Today in History, a journey through the past. On May 17, 1954, the ruling of the Brown v. Board of Education case marked a groundbreaking victory and laid an important foundation for racial equality in the United States. An African-American pianist wants to enter a fancy restaurant to eat but is stopped by the waiter, while his white driver is allowed entry. And while visiting a white person's home, he is directed by the butler to use a small wooden house in the backyard instead of the main restroom. The scenes are from the Oscar-winning film Green Book, which truly reflects the social situation in the United States at that time. Although the Civil War freed black people from slavery, the issue of equality between black and white people remained unresolved. According to the 1896 Plessy v. Ferguson ruling, the Supreme Court of the United States affirmed the principle of separate but equal, which allowed racial segregation while maintaining equality. And this principle persisted unchallenged in the United States for over 50 years. When was this situation completely reversed? It was in the Brown v. Board of Education case in 1954. Linda Brown, a student residing in Topeka, Kansas, had to travel 5 miles to attend a black-only elementary school each day. Her father tried to enroll her in a nearby school, but the Topeka Board of Education rejected because the school was for white children only. With the help of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, NAACP, in 1951, the Brown family and 12 other black families facing similar situations filed a collective lawsuit against the Topeka Board of Education. However, the district court, citing the principle of separate but equal, dismissed the lawsuit. Despite the temporary setback, the NAACP did not give up. Branches in various states mobilized local black people to file similar lawsuits. Eventually, the Brown case reached the Supreme Court in 1954. On May 17, 1954, the Supreme Court unanimously declared racial segregation in schools unconstitutional with a 9-0 decision. The Chief Justice Earl Warren led the court and stated, "Separate educational facilities are inherently unequal." Before the Brown case, more than 1/3 of the regions in the United States implemented racially segregated education. However, as a result of the Brown case, racial segregation in primary and secondary schools ceased to exist across the United States. Moreover, the impact of this case extended beyond education. Many black individuals subsequently sued for unfair segregation and often won. The issue of total desegregation began to be addressed with the passage by Congress of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, which prohibited segregation or discrimination against blacks in all public places. To obtain key facts about iconic global events, let us explore what happened on this day in history.